Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, Scott. Welcome back to our Saturday series, our campaign of Kinfire Chronicles Nightfall. Last time out, we headed off to the library to get an almanac of fire to try and keep the lighthouse aflame in Dinlux, the biggest city in Atios. And now we're back after returning. We've got a mission to go on for Saline. We've got one to go on for the Seekers Guild, but we have 4 town actions to head around and do some stuff. And one of those town's actions is D22, which we picked up when we were out and about. I think it's Hart is his name, and he is what we believe in charge of the shady dealers. So 22 is over here in this corner. It's not. Oh no, not 22. 20. Oh, is it 22? No, it's not 22. What number was it? 15. 15 here. This is, you knock on the door. Is 15 on here? We assume it's going to be somewhere down here in the shady part of town. And is 15 on here? It is not. So we're uncovering things as we go. I like that a lot. So we're going to have to bear in mind this leaflet may become less important as time goes on. But let's have a little look, shall we? You knock sharply on the door 3 times. Hart pokes his head out and peers around before waving you inside. Come on in. It's good to see you. Hopefully I've got something for you here to make it worth the trip. You may shop at Hart's Black Market. Add the Dinlux Market if you haven't already. You see the shopping. If you have memory 2A or 3B, go to Event DC. So our memories are here. What are we looking for? 2A or 3B? We have 2A. It's a big old bomb. And do we have 3B? I think we got rid of 3B because we used the bomb. I don't know whether I was meant to do that, but we did. What does it say? Go to Event DC. Okay. Where might I find Event DC then? That is the question. It's going to be in this deck over here. DC we're looking for. And Hart's store. So let's try and do those 2 things at once. Hart's Black Market. Oh, there's not a lot to buy from Hart's Black Market. He's only got 3 or 2 things. That's a bit disappointing. And we're looking for DC. Is that what I said? Yeah. Have I got such a bad memory? DN, DO, DI, DG, GF, DC. Okay. Let's have a look at what Hart has got to sell first of all, shall we? So Hart is here. And Hart has... Hey, it's good to see you again. Thanks for the save. If you need something a bit unusual, just ask and I'll see what I can do. I could buy some red bile for 1 coin or any other item for 3 coins. Once purchased, add this to your deck. Okay, what have we got? We got some red bile. Boost another seeker's attack by 1 and 2 hurts. Okay, this boost does not have an action card, so adding these seems huge. We're going to buy both of those without even thinking about it. We're going to put 1 in Roland's deck, 1 in our deck, and we'll spend our 2 coins. Let's just make sure, yeah, it's 1 coin each. Adding anything that adds statuses with Roland is huge, right? Any other item is 3 coins. We have Event DC over here. You tell Hart about the black powder bombs you encountered while subtly implying how useful they were and how you wish you could come across more. Well, normally I'd be hesitant to sell to anyone explosives, but I owe you my life. I'll see what I can do. Check back with me on your next visit. Discard memory 2A and 3B, then add the black powder bomb cards from Quest 2 and 3 to the shop inventory of Hart's Black Market. Okay. So, in theory, I've got to find them because I don't know what I did with them. There's some cards floating around in here that I'm not sure what I've done with. I've got a bit of a mess in this box, I have to say. Right, are they in here? Don't think so. I think I would have put them somewhere else. So not in there. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'll quickly put up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Black powder bomb, black powder bomb. So they're 2 going in the store. So we'll put that together with that. And this says, remove, what did it say? Remove 2A and 3B. I didn't have 3B, although I did have 3B at some point. Don't know what I've done with 3B, but okay, we can get rid of this back into the city. Our city action is over. So that's that one done. We can get rid of 2A. I'll tuck this over here in the unused cards, I guess, because I don't know what I'm doing with them. I'm in a right mess. I think between episodes I'm going to have to clear up that box because I've only had like 4 cards and I've made a real mess of it. I think I'm going to start adding these cards over here to the ones that I've used, and we'll tuck this up in the shop area over here. Okay. These are cards that we are potentially going to use later down the line, are they? Yes. Okay, let's tuck these over here as well, just to make sure they're all together. We'll figure those out as we go. These are all the cards I've been using. Sorry, I'm just going to do a bit of tidying up. We'll put all of these together because these are the newest cards we got. So they're all our unused cards, and these are used cards that need to go back in their appropriate locations. Okay, so we have been to Hart's store and we've picked up some red bile. So we haven't been to Luca's tea house. We do need some more potions, so that might be good. And having white cards in here when we're having to do checks is huge, right? We didn't go to Elzebel's Imperium. We didn't go to the House of Mysteries. We went to the Bounty House. The Bird's Nest we didn't go to. We went to the casino and had a lot of fun there. There's a load more coins to win. We didn't go to the Low Garrison, or we went to the Low Market. We needed Fen. I wonder, the Library of Light seems appealing. Quaid's Training Hall seems appealing, as does the Soapbox. I wonder if let's go to Luca's Tea House first, number 3. Let's do that. Because we know Luca, right? He might have a mission or something for us. Who knows? Okay. Come on in, he cries, the owner, a bald, broad-shoulders man. You seem familiar. Have you ever been out to Venna? Well, no matter really. I sell my own healing ointment, called Sweet Balm. If you bring me some new plant samples, who knows what I can make. You may shop at Luca's Tea House, add it to Dinlux Market if you haven't already. The first time you come here, take the 3 Sweet Balm cards from Luca's Tea Wagon in Vinna and add them to the inventory in the shop. See shopping in the town exploration rulebook. Okay, so we've got to find whatever his name is here. So here is he. Are these all cards that go with his shop? I don't know if they are. I don't know what this one is. I'm not sure where this came from, but this is in here. I'm not sure what this is. What number does that say in the bottom? DL1. Guessing that's not something we can buy, nor that, or maybe they are. I'm not sure. Let's have a little look. See what it says. Hello there, my friends. I sell healing potions called Sweet Balm. Bring them in any unique plants, and I may be able to create new potions for you. These items are for sale here. Sweet Balm, 1 coin. Any other potion, 3 coin. And these are the other potions. So we have a Scarlet Tonic. All seekers discard all statuses from their hand, removing any discarded from their removing any discarded exhaustion from their decks if available. Okay. Free action, and it's disposable. So, I mean, that sounds important. We have a Spirit Salve. Restore 6 hearts divided up however you like between yourself and other seekers in your space. So a fantastic way to heal. These are going to cost 3 coins each, as are the Scarlet Tonic. Okay. But again, I think adding the cards is vitally important. Now, we did spend the Sweet Balm from Core's deck. So is that still over here? Or did I get rid of it? I think I got rid of it. Okay, good. So there should be some Sweet Balm here. Just 1 that we will buy. So we can buy this for 1. So let's do that. Okay, and we'll tuck that in Core's deck. And then I think are we going to buy everything? How many coins have I actually got? 1, 2, 3. So that would be 1 potion. 1, 2, 3. That would be 2 potions. 1, 2, 3. That would be 3 potions. And 1, 2, and 3 would be 4 potions. So I think it makes sense for us to buy all of these, right? Because again, they're going to help our hands as we go. Let's give 1 each to each person. So that's all of those. We've bought him out of everything he owns. Okay, let's tuck you up here. You have no stock for us, unfortunately, but we'll keep keep putting these in this little card holder. So we've got, just so you're aware, this is where I'm keeping all of the status cards and everything. They normally would go on this side of the map, but just so we can get more things in shot. Okay, so all of these coins go. We've got 1, 2, we've got 5, we've got 10 coins left, I think, if I can count properly. So probably more or less than 10 coins, but never mind. Right, so that was 2 actions. Do we want to go? I think we go to... I'm going to go to 13, the Soapbox Calf, because I want to go to the library, because the library says the greatest body of knowledge all of Atios housed within this edifice. Those wishing to learn may freely peruse, that's the word, tombs found here. Who can say what valuable insight you might find? We should go there, right? We're going to 18. I want to go to the Soapbox because there might be a fight, but we should go to 18. So let's do that. D18. The greatest remaining repository of knowledge of all Atios, the Library of Light has books on many topics. If you wish to research, you may choose up to 3 topics. Read the card listed next to the topic, remove that card from Dinlux, then return here. This ends your city action. So we can read about the darkness, the dwarves, Dinlux, elves, fauna, flora, geography, history, humans, Kinfire, magic, mofflings, music, orcs, politics, recipes, religions, revenants, and Ziva. Let's go with revenants first, shall we? So we have this whole host of D cards over here, and they're all like D.18 point whatever. So we're going D.18, D18.19. Here we go. From the Revelant Revelations. When the Scholars' Circle created the first Revenant, they attempted to bind the soul of a deceased scholar with a metal shell. They hoped the bound soul would be able to share the mysteries that lie behind death. Sadly, Revenants retain no memories of their past lives or their time beyond the veil. Nevertheless, the scholars continue to create revenants, refining their techniques. Revenants are built around Kinfire core that, if destroyed, will cause the soul to untether and abandon their shell. Each revenant has a word of power in case they prove dangerous. When uttered, the word dissolves the revenant's core and releases the spirit. Once a revenant is proven to be trustworthy, the circle grants them word of power inscribed upon a clay tablet. Gain 1 Kinfire for core. Nice. We'll tuck that over here. Core's getting a load that he can add cards with. This gets discarded. So we'll put that over there. So that was 1, right? We get to do 3. So we'll go back to this. What are we thinking? Music? Elves? No. So we've got a dwarf. So we could do dwarfs. But let's do the darkness. I am intrigued by why it's happening, right? When a starless night falls upon Atios in the darkness, that bolts out the sky and brings change upon the land. Whether it's a divine judgment, a natural phenomenon, or an attack from an unseen force, none can truly say. But we do know the following. It moves like a fog, swirling and eddying. Eddying. Changing what it touches and replacing what it swallows. People touched by it suffer temporary changes. Those taken by it are never seen again. It is repelled by magic. Places where magic accumulates are rarely touched by the darkness, and Kinfire can keep it fully at bay. When it recedes, it leaves behind a jumble of unfamiliar landscapes in its wake, and sometimes unfamiliar creatures. Some are dangerous, others merely strange. Where they come from, nobody truly knows. Okay, so we've learned a little bit about Kinfire. What else are we going to do? We've got history, humans, Ziva. Know nothing about a Ziva. Recipes. Let's do that. 17. Here we go. Recipes. Why not? From hearty foods from the hearth and home. For the hearth and home, a delicious salad can be made from 4 parts potatoes, 1 part onion, and 1 part cucumber peel. And thinly slice the onions and cucumbers while boiling the potatoes until they are soft but not falling apart. Potatoes may be peeled or not, as you prefer. Be sure to clean them well if you are leaving them unpeeled. Then cut them into slices in the thickness of your pinky finger. Mix the potatoes, onions, and cucumbers together in a large bowl. Then to this mixture add equal parts red wine vinegar and olive oil. Olive oil is preferred. Until moisturized but not soupy. Salt and pepper generously, and finally add several dashes of a savory brown sauce you enjoy, such as soy, yeast, or wheat extract. Chill if you have the capability to do so, and then let rest overnight, then taste and adjust seasoning before serving. Well, there you go. Look, we learned something to do with cooking. We learned something to do with Revenants, and we learned something to do with something else I can't remember. Something exciting though, right? I think that's everything, right? You tell Hart about the black powder bombs. We'll tuck that over there as well. Okay, and come in. We've done that one. Oh, hold on. This was about memories. We've done those. Hold on. This also says if you have memory DA, we should go and check that. These I don't know what we do with. But memory, this was the store, sorry, so this is back to Hart's store, I think. No, I think this is whatever his name, Luca. What was the other thing? If you have memory 5A, if you have DA, we do not. Okay, we'll tuck you memories back over there. We'll tuck you back in the store thing, I think. Okay, these I'm going to put back in here because I genuinely have no idea what I do with these. I'm assuming we'll come across them, but weirdly they're to do with the shop. I think they're to do with 03, but I'm not 100% sure, which is Luca's tea house, but I don't understand how or why. Okay, we'll put them above that just so we've got them. Perfect. Right, I think Dinlux is complete apart from we have to go and rest. We know what happens when we go and rest. We can only spend, because I don't think there's anywhere for us to rest other than the Lonely Traveller or Weary Traveller's Inn, which means we get to replace one card and recover all of our exhaustion. So let's do that first of all. And we will see if we've got cards that we can replace. Okay, so that's all of your exhaustion. What we got going on over here? There's one for you, another one. 4 going on over here. And then a load of white cards. They're going to really help when we have to do some challenges. We have a shed load of cards that we could potentially put into our deck. But I don't really know if we've got anything new that really springs to mind. We had a few that we were thinking about swapping for. Roland's got this and this cloak, which would potentially help, but maybe we'll put something in for Core. This one is all enemies focus on you, which is quite nice. But there's a few others in here that we could absolutely swap in. So this one is, this attack cannot be increased. If this attack defeats an enemy, I get another 2 Kinfire. I get the feeling this is going to turn into something more useful than just managing the cards in our deck, but I guess we will find out. I'm going to put a pause in here. We'll go and start building our deck a little bit, see if we can find anything that we want to put in, and then we'll be back. Let's have a look for Roland first and see if there's anything good. Okay, we are back and we are heading off to do the Lonely Tower. Guildmaster Elra has an easy job for you that involves visiting a local celebrity turned hermit. There's little risk involved, which could be a nice change of pace that earns you some extra coin. I am worried about this, but the only other one we could do is the Trial of Whispers, which is main story. So I think we'll hold off on that one for now, and we'll head out and do this one. Quest 18. So we've got the box over here. We'll tuck this down here just for now, and let's listen to what they've got to say.
Guildmaster Elra unrolls a map of Atios on the table before you.
Talos has made a request on behalf of the Scholars Circle. A bit of a gushy assignment for your lot, I'd say.
She leans forward and places a flag on the map a few days outside of Dinlux.
Archmage Archibald.
She stands and waits, but none of you react.
Archmage Archibald?
You shake your heads blankly until Elra explains.
Archibald is a renowned sorcerer. He fled society decades ago when the pressure of his fame got to him. He now lives as a recluse in a tower out in the middle of nowhere. Powerful magic has protected him from the darkness these last several years.
She points to the flag.
The Circle believes that whatever he's been working on out there all alone is likely to be truly groundbreaking. and we could really use someone of his talents at a time like this. All you have to do is convince him to return. You've been through enough by now that this should be a walk in the park.
Yeah, because that's how it works. Recluses love leaving their homes and coming to large cities, right? Right. 18.1.
Your journey to Archibald's tower is remarkably pleasant. The weather is clear, the wind is at your back, and you have the fortune of encountering a caravan willing to share their orcish tea and warm cinnamon rolls. When you reach the location, you scan the horizon for a tower, but find nothing but a decrepit building, just a few stories of crumbling stone. You can't imagine who would so charitably call it a tower, but there's nothing else around. You try the wooden door, finding it locked.
Okay, so we have a conundrum choice. We can either sneak in, or we can knock both of our guys, Roland and Core over here. So we're going to gain 1 Kinfire for both of them. And we're going to... Oh, we did swap out a card, though, I think, from memory for both of them. I'll talk about those cards a bit later. Nothing overly exciting there. And then we're going to go to 18.3.
You knock, and then wait. You knock again, a little harder this time, and the door quivers and falls off its hinges. You shrug and take a few steps inside. You stare upwards in awe. The tower is massive, stretching far taller than the exterior led you to believe was possible. A staircase, circling the room like a corkscrew, seems to be turning and moving along the walls like a living thing.
We don't want any,
Echoes a voice from somewhere high above. It's Archibald, you assume, from up at the top of the tower. Perhaps he will listen to reason once you reach him.
Okay, so it says take memory 18A. So I need to open the card. So let's do that. Memory 18A. There it is. The crystal high above. Is that the right one? 18A? Yeah. High above, a large crystal hangs suspended from the top of the tower, emitting a bright glowing light. When the destiny bag resets, go to 1811. Okay, we'll better tuck that one over here. And it says to take 2 Kinfire. So we had to push some new ones out of the... 2 fate tokens. So we had to push some new ones out of the card included in that. We'll tuck those there. Okay. And I'm desperately trying not to look at anything else. Right, there we go. We'll tuck that there. So what was next? Go to 1815.
Instead of forcing your way in, you politely knocked on Archibald's door. He didn't exactly welcome you in, but maybe it's the thought that counts.
Okay, that's not really what we were expecting. Go to 18.5. Here we go.
The stairway shivers before you. You spot something moving among the bookshelves lining the walls. Small, winged creatures suddenly fly down at you with tomes hanging in their grasp. You try to swat them away, but one perches on a nearby shelf and lets out a loud squawk. A swarm of even more of the creatures descend on you from above.
Okay, it feels like we're going to be in a fight already, which seems a bit unfortunate. Open the atlas to map 22. We can do that. How did we get here already? I thought this was going to be easy. Okay, 22. Here we are. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So this is like, would you believe, a tower working its way up. Okay. Open the map atlas to 22. Take the memory 18G. Allies with Hart have corresponding standees. They can be attacked. If an attack would give the target a status, add 1 health instead. If an ally is reduced to 0 evenly, distribute its ability tokens among the rest of the active abilities. If 4 allies are reduced to 0, go to 1813. Discard this card at the end of the quest. What the heck? Okay. So we've got 2 cards we have to remember. Put allies 18A, 18B, and 18C into play. This wasn't 18A, right? Oh, it was. Hold on. The crystal was that makes more sense. Hold on. So we needed 18A memory. Okay. This is the one. Instead of forcing you away and you politely knock, he didn't exactly welcome you in. So that's what we read. So we'll tuck this over here as cards we'll keep track of. And this was the crystal. This is what we needed. Okay. The first time a seeker moves into a space with a number, go to the corresponding encounter in the adventure book. Seekers cannot move across red lines. If you have memory 18A, go to 18.6. Otherwise, go to 18.7. We have 18A, right? Yeah. So we're going to 18.6. So we've now got a battle map to set up, which is here. Look at this. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So we've got some allies. Let's move this out of the way. I'm all over the shop. This is an interesting one. So we've got these tokens. Let's push these standees out. We've got a main focus token. We've got some more Kinfire and some more coins. What are the chances of me saying I get the feeling we're going to come across some enemies where statuses don't really help, and then immediately we come across some enemies where statuses don't really help? Okay, we have Archibald's Tower. Archibald's Tower does not occupy a space and cannot be attacked. Bookworms target the seeker with Archibald's Tower's focus. The stairs shake beneath your feet, trying to trip you up. Each seeker discards the top card of their deck. Every seeker who discarded a green may move 2 spaces. Then each bookworm attacks. The tower seems to pause for a moment as if taking a breath. You take advantage of the momentary reprieve. Each seeker may move 1 space. Archibald's Tower refocuses. Then each bookworm moves 1 space. Okay, so we've got some bookworms we need to defeat. Right. We have some allies that we're going to have to tuck over here. Let's have a look at each one. So we have ally 18B. This ally can move across red lines. It's got 15 health and it can move, it can shoot for 4. So we'll tuck you here and I guess we'll put you on 15 health. Okay, that's you. We have this dude. This ally can move across red lines, does 5 damage and has 18 health. Holy crap, these are pretty strong and we're not going to be able to get any status effects on them. I think let's just reread that card in case I got it wrong. So that's you. And then we have 18A, which is the crystal, high above the large crystal. When the Destiny bag resets, go to 18. I'm going to tuck this here, go to 1811. Okay. So we need to set this up this way. So 1 to 6 for these. This is on the right, so we'll tuck this over here a little bit, just to remind us of that. And then we've got our allies down here. Okay, so let me just pause this. We'll get this all set up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think we're all set up, although I am in serious trouble, I think. So we are, let's have a quick zoom in. We're over here at the starting point. We're going to have to make our way all the way up the stairs to this point here. If the seekers move to the space with the flag or all 4 allies are reduced to 0 health, go to 1813. If the seeker is defeated, go to 1812. I have no idea how we're going to do this because this card here says allies with health have corresponding standees and can be attacked. If an attack would give the target a status effect, add 1 health instead. If an ally is reduced to 0 health, evenly distribute its ability tokens among all other remaining active abilities. If 4 allies are reduced to 0, go to 1813. That is going to be rough because every card that we have with Roland, other than 1, gives status effects. I don't see how we can do this, in all honesty. Let's have a little look. We've got Scarlet Tonic for Roland. We've got Lucky Beard Comb, Spirit Salve, and we have Shot to the Knee, which, would you believe, gives wounds, and so does this. So we're in serious trouble here. What did Core get? Because Core is the only one who's actually going to be able to do damage to them. He's got a red bile. Could you believe that that applies damage to them? We've got blazing sword, which should you believe gives status effects. So everything we've got gives status effects, which is really rough. So we're just going to have to try and run, right? I do have a couple of cards that gives us boosts. So maybe we can just let Core run. Right, the closest to the flag is who this is going to target. So let's put it on Roland for now, maybe. I mean, I guess we just run away from them, right? There's no point me doing anything. Equally, there's a number here and a number here and a number here. So I suspect bad things are going to happen when we draw those out. This does say when a seeker, if a seeker moves into the space with the flag. I'm just having a quick look here. I don't think there's anything that says, moving out of spaces and all of that isn't a problem. So maybe we can just make a run for it. I wish I had more cards that allowed us to move, but maybe we can just make a run for it. Okay. Well, look, this is going to be painful. Right, what have we got? We have number 12. Number 12 would be this big lardy one. Am I allowed to say that? Is going to move towards us and hit us for 5. I am going to say no, he's not, and I'm going to put that back, and we're going to spend other helpful hand to stop that from happening. I really would like to go first. We have number 5. That will be this one here. Any seeker may move one space in Archibald's Tower's refocus, then each bookworm moves one space. So if I do that, I'm going to get absolutely clobbered. 1, 2, 3 for Roland. No, for Core. 1 over here for Roland. I mean, we do have health, so maybe, just maybe, we can get him moving. Now, this does say each seeker may move one space. So we've put the focus on Roland, although we need to move it closest to the flag, so we could choose. We can say then the tower refocuses. Hold on, you should be on more health, less health. There we go. Okay. So number 5, we get to move. I mean, why wouldn't we move? They're not attacking, so why wouldn't we move? It's a good start, right? The tower refocuses. Well, we're both in the same space. It makes sense for us to put this on Core, right? Okay, we're going back in the bag. We have number 11, which is we get attacked. I'm going to use my other helpful hand. Put this back. I'm going to spend a fate token. That goes into the void box, and we are going to reach in and grab 4 tokens. We have... Oh, no. We have a Roland token. That's good news for us. Okay. Because that was rough. Right. Roland. What can you do? Nothing that doesn't give status, but I guess it doesn't matter. They all give statuses, which is going to heal them, which is going to put them above their health. But I guess that doesn't make any difference as long as we can keep moving. That's all that matters, right? So we're going to do shot to the knee, which is a 2 damage, but we would apply 2 status effects, so it heals back to 2. Is this one space? No, this isn't. So we would move here and do shot to the knee, which would put some trapped on them, but traps don't do anything. So that just means he heals up to 17. Great. But Core can allow him to use another movement, which is going to mean he can move 1 more space into here. Okay. Roland is done. Don't think there's anything else we need to do. Okay. Do these stop me from moving? I guess they do. I should probably check whether white cards can just be discarded as kind of a whole thing, if they have to be discarded individually. Okay. We're in the bag again. We have a white heart. Okay, that's pretty good for us. Although the sooner the bag resets, the worse for us. Oh, I think I've been playing this game wrong entirely. Before or after, oh no, before or after acting. I was going to say, I'm sure you could move afterwards. We need to read 18.8. Hold on a second. 18.8. Let's find 18.8. It's in the book. A few floors up the stairs arch over a small desk covered in books and parchment. Before you can reach it, the reptile-like creatures swoop down and pluck a few things from the handwritten books from the surface. You grab one of the books and you find yourself in a tug of war with 3 of the small creatures. One seeker in this or an adjacent space flips over 2 cards. If the seeker reveals any red, each seeker gains 1 armor. If it was core in that space or an adjacent space, he's in neither, we get to flip an extra card. So Roland is having to flip 2 cards and he's looking for red. Okay, here we go. We have, let's just give these a bit of a shuffle. We got a load of white, so that might help, but we have taken a load out. So we have a white card. That is a red according to us, right? So that is good enough for us. So each seeker flips 2 cards. If the seeker reveals any red, the seeker gains 1 armor. Love that. Good work, Roland. Okay, take memory 18B. Here is memory 18B. It says, the worn handwritten journal contains entries dated up to 10 years ago. My work with the crystal has proved remarkable. As predicted, I have discovered an alternative method to creating a being, like a revenant, but the rest of the page has been ripped away. Discard this card at the end of quest 18. Okay, I'm going to start adding these over here for now, I guess, because we're getting a collection of them. Okay, that was the end of that go, right? We did the heart action. Everybody's moved. Okay, we'll tuck this over here as well. We've got this in case as and when this bag gets reset. I guess I should tuck you under here. We're back in the bag. I don't like it, but we're back in the bag. I've got no ways of discarding chits. I could take another fate token. I'm not going to. It's Core's go. Okay, Core, what are you going to do for us? We've got 1 action, which is a sword, which is going to do a status effect. But we can use it. So we're going to use Blazing Sword. So we're going to do 3 damage to this. We would apply 1 thing. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3 off, but then we heal it for 1. So do a bit of damage. I mean, we can do damage to it as long as we hit it for more status effects than we put on it. And then we're going to move right up here. Are we going to move or do we stay here? Oh, it's a tough one. Why you wouldn't move with us? But if we stay here, that thing's going to come towards us and start shooting us. But that means Roland could potentially take more. However, these things can move without using the staircase. So they're going to come back as a beeline to us anyway, right? Okay. Am I moving or do I let Roland go alone? I'm going to stay where I am, I think. Although I could move too. Maybe that's the answer. We'll move and we'll use a boost here. So we'll go 1 and 2. So we are now in the same space as all 3 of these. Okay. I need to find out about white cards and disposing of them. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, as far as I can tell, so this is what I was looking into. This clearly is an action card. So stays in your hand and you have to discard it. This one here is a boost card, as you can see at the bottom here. That means that Core only has 3 boost cards, so we're going to tuck those in the discard pile. And we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards and a lantern. Love that. And we'll get our 3 armor back. We hadn't lost any, so that's fine. We've got more boost cards and action cards. Didn't think about this, did you? The white cards really will gum up our decks. There's no way of using them unless we have to just use them, right? So that's not ideal. Okay, we're back in the bag. Don't think there's anything else for us to do. Here we go. We have Core again. Okay, interesting. So he could boost our movement again, so we can continue to run up these stairs away from these things. Okay, this is good. We're going to use our adamant, our big old beefy boy attack. Before attacking, move all adjacent enemies into your space. After attacking, gain 1 shield per enemy attacked this way. So there's only going to be 1. We're going to do 2 damage to this fella over here. 2, back down to 15. And we are going to move 1. And then we're going to use another boost from Roland to move 1 again. So we are heading off up these stairs. We're out of here, boys. Obviously, there's going to be another one appear here and here, right? And these things are going to be moving towards us. So, and we get an extra armor because we attacked the thing in our space. Okay. Okay. So that was that done. We're back in the bag. They're going to get a go in a second, right? Here it is. It's a white heart. I don't really want this to reset, but we get to choose who's going again. I mean, it's got to be Core, right? Right? I can't attack anything. There is no extra movement here. I am going to discard this Aftershock card and move 1. Whoop. The reason being this one does a status effect, whereas the others don't. Although, you know, not sure that's massively important. Okay, that's us done again. We're in the bag one more time. Here we go. It's got to be their turn, right? It's the darkness. We're going to have to reset this bag, and this is going to trigger. I don't like it. Got 1 more card, right? The darkness is this card here. The stairs shake beneath your feet. Each seeker discards the top card of their deck. Every seeker who discarded a green card may move 2 spaces. Please be green, please be green, please be green. It is green. Nice. 1. We'll come back to you in a second. 2. Okay, and you? It is not green. Okay. Then each bookworm attacks. So you're going to move here and attack me, and you're going to move here, right? Okay. Let's do 18.9. Do I do it? I guess I do it now, right? 18.9, which is going to be bad because we're about to spawn another ally. Pretty sure of that. They're none of those cards. Where have I done with them? Where are the cards I need? What the heck have I done with the cards? Oh, it's not a card, it's a book page, you idiot. 18.9, here we go. You reach a complex contraption of levers, gears, and wheels. A well-worn journal sits on each of the slabs, or out of reach on a slab. 2 strange mechanical appendages hang above it, connected to a series of gears. Perhaps just the right combination of levers and wheels will bring the journal closer. 1 seeker in this or an adjacent space flips 2 cards. If any are blue are revealed, each seeker gains 1 shield and takes memory C. If you have Roland, we don't. Okay, so, and then we're going to put an ally into play. So let's do the am I reading the right one? Hold on. This was 18.9, yeah. So we are going to flip cards. We are looking with Core. We are looking for blues. Come on, Core. Here we go. We have a blue, nice, and we have a red, not nice. And we really wanted this one. This is the one that damages them when they move. Bit disappointed, but we do get another shield, right? Is that right? Yeah, each seeker gains an armor, and then over here, each seeker gains an armor. 18C we're taking, which is this one here. The handwritten journal contains entries from just a few months ago. It's taken a good deal of time and effort to learn how to operate these burdensome appendages. Well, enough to write. But finally, I believe I've mastered what once seemed like a simple task. Now I should be able to conduct multiple experiments at once. A triumph despite the cost. Oh no. Discard this card at the end of the quest. We'll tuck you here. Okay. So that's that. And then all the things. Oh no, we've got more to do. Put ally 18E into play. Here we go. This is a bookworm. This they can cross red lines. It's got 12 health and has 5 damage when it hits you. That's not ideal because it's about to hit me. Okay. 12 health. Okay, you go there. And this says, this is the one we were doing, right? It says, then each bookworm attacks. So you go, I'm guessing here. Okay, this sucks really bad. Okay, let's start with you. You are attacking for 5. We don't have any blocks or anything, so you are attacking for 5. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. I'm going to get rid of 1 and we take no damage. Then we've got you. You are attacking for 5. Well, clearly now I've got 4 block, so we take 1 damage for core. Okay. Then you are going to attack. No, you are going to attack. You're going to move. I get to choose where you move. Let's move you here. And you are attacking for 4. I've got 3, so we take 2 damage. Youchie. Okay. Not as bad as it could have been, but not great, that. And I suspect we're going to keep drawing their tokens out of the bag now, right? I'm in serious trouble. Here we go. We have number 12. Oh, do I need to move some tokens around? What happens when a new enemy comes out? What happens when a new enemy comes out? If an ally is reduced to 0, evenly distribute them among them. I mean, they're not reduced to 0. Do I not split their things? I must do, right? I must do. I'm going to move these 2 over. I don't know if this is correct, but I'm going to move these 2 over here. It says split them evenly. I mean, that's pretty even. I feel like that's probably the best way to treat it, right? Okay. If we get 1 more of these, I'm pretty sure we're in serious trouble. I'd really like to move again, obviously. I'm in trouble because these things, but we have got heals, so that's quite nice, but I think I'm in trouble. Let's just draw from the bag. I think I'm about to get mullered again. Right, here we go. We've got Roland. Okay, Roland, what have you got? Nothing. You have nothing for us. So I think it makes sense just for you to move and to discard a card. Because the rest are all pretty useless. We've still got some heals up, which is nice. Although this one doesn't heal. Roland, we could do with you getting over here, mate. I'd love to move into this, although this thing's going to be able to move, right? It's not going to help me. I'd really like to get some new cards. Okay, we're in the bag again. Here we go. It is Roland again. That still doesn't really help, but let's move you again. And let's get rid of this. So we've just got 1 card left to get rid of. Okay, we're in the bag again. We have number 1. Number 1 is still a tower action. The Seekers discards their top card. If it's a green card, they move 2 spaces. It is a white card, which is technically a green card. We're off. See you, boys. 1, 2. We're into this space here. And Roland does not have a green card. Still lumbering behind us. Okay. Then each bookworm attacks. Right, so we'll get number 1810 we're going to first. This is a race up the stairs. I like this a lot. You spot a thin black journal on a dusty writing desk, but the stairs twist and curve as to keep you away from the book. You attempt to reach out for it on a staircase, tries to block you off. 1 seeker in this or an adjacent space flips 2 cards. If any greens are revealed, each seeker gains 1 armor. I could do with that. If we had Asher and Valora, we would do some more, but we don't. And then we put Ally 18F. So we're flipping 1 card for core. We are looking for a green. It is a green. That is huge. Right. So we get another armor. Oh, I flipped 2 cards. Hold on. There is another one coming. It is blue. Right. That's not great. But we've got another armor at least. But now we're about to get attacked by everything. But before we do that, we are putting Ally 18F into play. Oh, and we need memory 18D. Hold on 1 second. Memory 18D. The thin black journal has a broken lock on it. His entries are dated 7 years prior. Time is short. I have a matter of days before the wretched illness claims me once and for all. The crystal is ready, and truthfully, I have little to lose but by hesitating. Whatever the outcome, I know I lived a life in pursuit of knowledge. Archibald. Discard this at the end of quest 18. Okay. And we want ally 18F, right? Oh, it does say move 2 tokens to it. So I wonder if I missed that on the last one. Hold on. Well, let's not worry about it. We'll just do what this says. Oh, I see what's happening here. Hold on 1 second. If ally 18E into play and move tokens 3 and 6 to it. So these can come back down here. Sorry, this is me being an idiot. And we're taking tokens off this card. 3 and 6 go over here. Okay. And then we get a new ally, right? 18F, which is this dude here, does 6 damage, can cross lines, and 16 health. Oh no. These are all about to hit Core in the face as well. That's bad news, right? That goes there. And we move tokens 3 and 6 to it. So 3, oh no, hold on, wrong one. We move tokens 2 and 5 to it. So in theory, the tower would go off less frequently, including the one that we get to move on, which is a bit disappointing. Okay. So that's that. And now all of these attack. Good luck, Core, my friend. You're going to need it. Right. I've got nothing to use to block anything. Oh, man. Okay, Core has 16 health, but we're about to take 5, 10, 16. We're about to take a lot. Okay, let's start with this one here. 6 damage. We've got 3 blocks, so we take 1 away. We take 3 damage. I think I'm in serious trouble. Okay, next one is the Bookworm. It's going to do 5 damage. We've got 2 block. I get rid of 1. So we take 3 damage, right? That's how that works. Oh, God. Then we've got the Bookworm over here. This ally can move across red lines. It's doing 4 damage. I've got 1 block, so we take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. We're down to 7. And now I've got no block. We take 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're down to 2 health, and I have nothing that I can use to block things. Okay. I've got to move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. I don't think that's going to happen based on where we are. Okay. We have to use one of these, right, to draw another token. I don't know if I missed anything. I don't think so. Okay, we're in the bag. Here we go. Oh, we're using a fate token, so I'm drawing 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, well, it's got to be us, right? Has to be us. Has to be Roland. He is going to use a heal and then move. That at least puts us, oh no, at a range of 1 of them, I guess. Hold on, who are you? Oh, you're the one I should have put down here. So we're still going to get our asses kicked. Okay, well look, Core has to be the one moving, so let's do that. I can't get the focus on Roland, unfortunately. Let's use our Sweet Balm, which gets us 4 hit points back. We're up to 6. What a moment. I'm going to assume we're not adjacent across the barrier, would be my assumption, which is really rough for us. I'm going to use our last fate token. Oh, these should have gone in the void box. Hold on. 1 and 2. Okay, we need to draw 4 tokens out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not what we needed. That is not what we needed. Okay, Roland's going to move, and we are going to discard our card, because I can't heal anyone because they know what adjacent, which means this goes away. We lose 1 armor, And now we draw 7 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we get our lantern card. This couldn't have been any worse for us, really. Okay, Leech Charm, Red Bile, Sweet Balm, Taunt, Meteor Throw, and Cleansing Fire. Again, none of them really helpful. Roland goes here, and we delve into the bag again. Oh, man, I need Core to come out like 3 times in a row, which isn't going to happen. We have another Darkness. The Stairs beneath your feet. Each speaker discards 2 cards. If the top card is green, they may move 2 spaces. I've only got 2 cards left with Core. We need this. We've got red and we've got green. Huge. 1, 2. Core is 2 spaces away. Roland, what have you got? Oh, hold on. I was only meant to do 1. Top card of their... Oh, that sucks. What am I... I got so excited. We're back over there. Okay. Core, Roland, what have you got? It is green. 1, 2. Okay, come on, Roland. Coming up the rear. Okay. We're back in the bag. This is it. Oh, no, hold on. When the Destiny bag resets, go to 1811. Oh, God, this is going to be us dying, right? Leave this place, the voice echoes through the tower. The stairway rattles and shakes, sending books flying in every direction. The crystal suspends above twists and flickers. Replace ally 18A with 18D. Are you 18A? No. Are you 18A? No. Are you 18A? Nope. Are you 18A? Nope. Who's ally 18A? Oh, it's this crystal. It's the crystal that we were looking at, right? Wherever that's gone. This is 18A. And we're replacing him with 18D. The crystal is now alive, would you believe? The seeker closer to the flag moves 1 space away from it. Archibald's tower refocuses. Oh, you scumbag. Okay. So this crystal goes over here. When does this happen? So I'm guessing I move some cards to it. Move the darkness token to it. Okay, so we'll put this here and we'll put the darkness token next to it so we know when that goes off, we've got to deal with it. But all of these are going back in the bag. I don't know if that triggers right now. Don't think so. Because it's removing it, right? So we need Core to come out of this bag twice. We've got no way to mitigate who's coming out of this bag. But if we can get Core to come out, we have a chance. Thrice. 1, 2, 3, 4 times we need him to come out in a row. Okay. We do have a way to return a chip, which is nice. We've got a 10. 10 is you. That's fine, right? You can move here. Here. I can get to choose. You're going to move there and nothing happens. Okay. We're back in the bag. Here we go. We have number 1. Number 1 is each seeker discards a card. And if it's a green, then every bookworm attacks, right? So that's going to be really bad. So we're going to put this back because I can't afford to take all of that damage. We're going to put this back using return a chit to the bag from Roland. But this is it. Here we go. We have, it's a heart. We get to choose. I think we know who we're going to choose. Okay. Well, I mean, it's got to be our boy, right? Although we could get focus from Roland onto Core. That might help. But probably not enough. I mean, it's got to be the way forward, right? Let's get Roland to attack. Okay, we're going to get Roland to use Cleansing Fire. It does 3 damage. Let's get him to attack this dude, but we are going to get the focus on us, which is the key thing here. Probably should have been doing this way earlier, although I don't know if Roland was ever really adjacent to anyone. Before attacking, choose another seeker. That seeker discards all statuses, including that, plus 1 card for each status. I haven't got any. Okay, that would have been really useful, Roland, but never mind. Okay, so the focus is now on Roland, but Roland obviously could die. If they all attack Roland, he's in serious trouble. With that being the case, I'm going to move into this one space, I think, back down the stairs. And this one takes 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. And we don't have any status effects to put on them. That's fine. That's all of that. Okay, we're rolling the die. Here we go. This could be it. It's number 7, which is this bookworm here. He's going to move this way and take a hit at Roland. He's doing 4 damage. We do have 1 armor, so we take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. We will use this. This is allowing Core to put out a block, so only 2 damage for that one. Okay, so that's that done. We're back in the bag. Here we go again. Come on, Core, please. It's darkness. That is bad news. The seeker closest to the flag moves 1 space away from it, and the tower refocuses. That's really bad news. That's really bad news. Okay, here we go again. Roland, we need you to do some more attacking, please, bud. It's Core. Okay. Okay. Core is going to move up 1, and he's going to attack using Defending Blade. Does 3 damage to this bad boy. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to get boosted by Roland, so 4 damage. And we get a block. Just 1, but it's better than nothing, right? Okay. Okay, back in the bag we go. I don't know if we're ever going to get there. Right, we get another darkness. Oh, come on. So we move back here and it refocuses again. This sucks. At least all the darkness has come out, I guess. Here we go. We're about to die. We have Core again. Guess what? We're moving. We're going to shoot. Yeah, we're going to shoot for 3 on this dude again. So you're down to 9. Okay, and we're going to move into this space, would you believe? That is all of our action cards gone apart from this one. Okay, so we've just got 1 action card left. If we could get rid of that, that would be huge, right? Here we go again. We have Roland. Yes, Roland. That's huge. Okay, Roland is going to move away again and is going to use Purity. This is after attacking, distribute 3 statuses of your choice among your targets as you see fit. So we're going to heal something. Let's heal this big dude. 1, 2, 3 is up to 19, and the focus comes over here. Can you just discard an instant action? I've still got these 2. I'm going to. What health do I go back up to? 15. It's probably not worth using right now, but we are going to take a load of damage. But okay, that's us done. We're back in the bag. Here we go again. We have Roland again. Okay. Let's just discard you and stay where we are, I think. Okay. In the bag one more time. We have Core. Huge. Core is moving, would you believe? And he's discarding his Scarlet Tonic, which gets him 1 new card, his Lantern back. Oh, his Lantern back. 2 armor back, which is huge. And then we have to shuffle and deal 6 cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is tense, I have to say. Right. We have Bait the Trap. We have Aftershock. And we have our Ward, which is a nice one. While this card's in play, enemies suffer 1 damage each time they move. But I don't think we're going to get the chance to play it. But it would be nice to do some damage to them. Okay, we're in the bag. We have number 11. Number 11 is over here. It's the big dude. He is coming this way. Okay, we can handle that. We have Number three. Number three is this dude. He is going to attack Roland for 3. Roland doesn't have any armor, so Roland is going to take 3 damage. Do I have any boosts? Yes, block another attack for a Seeker. So 2 damage to Roland, down to 11. Okay, we're in again. Come on, Core. I need two cores. We have a Roland. We have a Roland. Roland is going to use a Sweet Balm and heal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up to full health and keeping the focus, most importantly. Okay, we have another Hart. We're resetting the bag and we get to choose. I think we know who I'm choosing here. You can move here. And we are going to play our ward here. So every time they move, they're going to take a damage. Not that it matters too much, but that's fine, right? Okay, the bag resets. I don't think we have to do anything with the bag resetting, but it does mean that the darkness are going back in there, which means I could be forced away from the exit again. I just need 2 cores to come out. Come on. We have a darkness. Come on. We're moving back again, everybody. The Seeker close to the flag, move 1 space away, and it refocuses back to you. Crap. Okay, here we go again. We have, this is bad. We have number 9. Number 9 is you. This ally can move across red lines. That's you here. So you're going to move here and you're going to attack Core for 4. We have 1 block. We have 3 block. So we take 1 damage. Youchie. Back in the bag we go. Come on, please. We have Roland. Okay, Roland cannot get the focus. He's going to discard this card, which means he has to redraw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we need our lantern back. Okay, so we've got Purity. Okay, but that he doesn't get a go. But we need the focus to be back on him. We have Roland again. That's huge. Roland, you've got options here. Okay, let's do Cleansing Fire. Do Cleansing Fire. So we're going to do 3 damage to this yellow one. So he's down to 6. We don't have to put a status effect on them. And, would you believe, we refocus. It's all that matters at this moment in time. Okay. There's no benefit to me moving. That's just 1 space, yeah. Okay, here we go again. Come on, Core, please. It's a white Hart. It is Core. We're definitely using Core. Okay, well, let's not do anything else but move. And then I could attack. But that would do 1 damage and heal. But we can boost it. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, we are going to do, because it's Core's turn, we get to, oh, whose turn is it? What happened? Did I just choose Roland? What did I just do? Hold on, did I draw this out? Is that what happened? Hold on, let me just quickly figure out where I got to. Sorry, everybody. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot what I was doing. So Core, he's moved. He needs to take an action. This one I like. This one I like. After attacking, search the bag for another Seeker's Chit and draw it. That Seeker takes the next turn. So we can do 2 damage to something. Do we want to? Probably not. Don't know if it's that important. Okay, Oh no, that's still not good enough. Okay, let's do this. We're going to bait the trap. So we'll spend you. We do 2 damage to you. 1, 2, you're down to 13. We get the focus. But by using that card, we get to boost this for 2 more damage. So you're down to 11. And we get to search the bag for a chit. And we are going to use our boy Roland, right? There he is. Because we want you to get the focus back. And we'd really like you to kill something. But that feels somewhat unlikely. Okay. We're going to use Hammer and Tongs for Roland, which is a melee attack for 3 damage. We're not going to use that. Whatever I do, I'm going to heal them. Fireball. Fireball it is. So we're going to use Fireball. It is 3 damage, but it does a wound. So we're going to do 2 damage. I cannot boost it. So we're doing 2 damage. We'll do it to the yellow dude. You're down to 4. And you are going to get the focus back. Okay. Not sure that was entirely worth it, but do I move him? Yes, I move here, right? Because then I get attacked by these 2, but nothing else. Oh no, you can move here and attack me anyway. Okay. Back in the bag. Come on, Core. It's number 4. Number 4 is this. The tower seems to pause for a second. Each seeker may move 1 space. The tower refocuses. Oh, no. I need to move 1. If Core comes out, each bookworm can move 1 space. So the tower refocuses. You're going to move here. You're going to move here. You're already in that space. You don't need to move because you're going to attack me anyway, right? Okay. Oh, you're a melee dude, right? So you'd come in here as well. Probably missed that. Right, this is it. It all comes down to this. If we can get Core's token, then we win. If we don't, we lose. It's Roland. That's probably just as good, actually. Okay. Because Roland's going to be able to get the focus, but he is also not going to be able to run away. Well, that said. Okay. Roland's going to use the Purity. He's going to move here, and he is going to attack the yellow one for 3. However, after attacking, distribute status of your choice among the targets as you see fit. So I'm going to do 3 damage, plus we are going to boost this by 1 for pierced defenses. So we go down to 0 for that dude. And we're going to put the statuses on someone else. So we'll just give it to the big dude. You're up to 1, 2, 3. You're up to 21. Oh, 22, sorry. Okay, but you die, and then we distribute these. And we distribute these. Don't know if it's going to make that much difference to the rightmost, which is actually, interestingly, the tower. So we'll put these like this, I guess. Okay. I'm not sure that's 100% correct, but let's not worry too much about it. When enemies moved, I haven't been taking any damage off them, but maybe should have been. Okay, we're back in the bag. Core has taken the focus. Roland's taken the focus. We just need Core to come out. It is a darkness. Why? We move back 1, and the tower refocuses. Why? Okay, I've got no way to redraw, so here we go again. We have number 12. That is not good news. That is us done, I think, possibly. Number 12 is going to hit us for 5. We do have some block. So he's going to move into our space, and he's going to hit us for 5. We have 2 block, so we get hit for 3. I've got no way of negating anything else. We take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. We're down to 2 health. I now need 2 cores out of the bag. Here we go. This could be it. It's number 1. Okay, number 1 is bad. Really bad. However, each seeker discards the top card of their deck. If it's green, they may move 2 spaces, which will get us to the flag, right? If it's not green, all Bookworms attack, and they all attack Core, who is on 2 health. Okay, let's do Roland first. It is blue. Okay. It all comes down to this. If this is green, we get to move. It is blue and red, we don't get to move, and now we get our ass absolutely kicked. There is nothing I can do to redraw or anything. Oh, come on. Okay, well look. The first one will attack us. He does 5 damage. We can block one of them. We are down to 0. We do not succeed. Oh, this sucks. This was meant to be easy. I knew it was going to be tough. Right. What does it say? If you lose, go to 18-2. Let's just make sure that's the case over here as well. Sorry, 18-12. 18-13. 18-13 is where we're heading. Okay. Well, that was a bit rough. Let's see what this says. Hold on.
The tower shudders and laughs as the creatures claw at you. Shocks of magical energy tear through the air and into your body. The stairway ripples in a wave that sends you tumbling down to the ground level and out the door onto the grass. A gate slams shut over the doorway, followed by the click of a lock.
Unable to find a way back into the tower, you are forced to return to Dinlux. Guildmaster Elra doesn't laugh when you explain how you were defeated by a tower, but she keeps a hand over her mouth all the same. She pays you a small dispensation for your time and sends you on your way.
Well. That is a little rough, I have to say. Okay. What do we do now? So we get 2 coins. And we get 3 city actions. But that is it. We don't get to find out what secrets this tower had in store for us. I can't believe we got here and then we kept getting pushed back and so on. Oh, that sucks so bad. Was the next card green? It was. Can you believe it? The next card would have been a green one, which would have saved our bacon. Well, I mean, I did say I get the feeling we're going to have a mission where status effects won't be useful. And if you think about it, if we had a couple of traps, if we'd had any of that, we'd have probably smashed through this one. But very, very rough. We used all of our fate tokens. Oof, we do have 2 more to reuse next time. I don't think you're allowed to put them on here and then draw them from anywhere else. I think you have 3 to use. I don't think you can replace the ones in stock. Otherwise, we would have done that. Well, there you go. This was tough. This was the Lonely Tower. Archibald's Tower absolutely kicked our ass. And I hope you enjoyed it. It's a different one, right? Is there a better way of doing it? I think once we realized that we could use Roland to do a load of kind of drawing the focus away, wasn't too bad, but having a few extra movement cards as our boost cards would have been great. We didn't get them. All a bit rough for us. Could we have maybe focused down on some of these? Quite possibly would have been useful, but then they still act, right? The others still act just as much, so may not would have been that useful. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to hear my thoughts on this, go and check out Patreon. We have a completely free campaign blog over there where we sum up what happened on the episode and my thoughts on it. I very much enjoyed it. It's different to what we'd expected. And we were 1 move away from doing it. Let's just find out if we'd have drawn the next chip. It would have been number 11. We would have got our ass kicked anyway. But the next card would have moved us 2, which would have got us to the space. That really sucks. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe button, share the video, all of that stuff. And I will see you all again soon. Thank you.